everybody. So again, today's show has been about kids. It seems like, other than the golf carts and the dressing. But you can always dress your kids. I'm just saying, don't let them drive your golf cart. So we're going to close the show out with theater. Yay!
Yes.
Right, Kristin? Tsafatinos.
Yes.
Right, and you are with the Safety Harbor's Children's Theater.
That's
right.
correct.
Correct.
Yes.
And now, tell me what it is all about. I mean, we already talked about it. We're going to talk about it again.
Sure. So the Safety Harbor Children's Theater, we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization.
Okay.
We have partnered with the City of Safety Harbor to provide low-cost after-school programming, as well as some summer camps. We've already had 2 summers full of camps so far. And then we also have partnered with the Safety Harbor Library to offer free monthly workshops to families there. We have programming anywhere from ages 2 up to 13.
Whoa, 2?
2. So that is.
You are brave.
So that really, our mission is really to expose children to the arts at a young age and kind of give them that first taste of dramatic arts. And it's nice with the young performers, especially our 2 through 4-year-olds. Those are our preschool playhouse kiddos.
Hams.
They
love what they do.
It's so true, and it's great because we do an introduction through children's literature.
Okay.
So we read a story, and I don't expect the students to sit and listen to this story. We stop and we act out the story. So if we are reading about different emotions, we might show different facial expressions to show those different emotions. If it's different animals, we might move around the space like that animal and make the sound like the animal. And so they really get to be part of the story, and it's great for reading comprehension, for retelling of the stories. And like you said, they're definitely not shy. They like to. They like
you
to
get
act
them
up.
in it, they're so animated.
They truly
it's
are.
Hilarious. I'm almost an empty nester, and both my kids are great. But when they were young, they were in it. I would love getting them up, watching them just do it, because they're just all over the place. You're like, that is so cool.
Yes, and so many families. I'm a mom of 3, and you have your kids that are putting on shows in front of in the living room, and want to entertain the family at holiday times. This gives the students an opportunity to kind of hone those skills and be with their peers that also enjoy putting on a show.
That's absolutely phenomenal. So now, are these shows open to the public, or are they for just your parents?
Yeah. So when we have 2 groups of after-school performers, and so we meet at the Safety Harbor Museum and Cultural Center.
Nice.
So for our younger students, those are about ages 5 through 8. That's our storytellers group, and so we'll have monthly themes where we work on certain stories or maybe aspects of dramatic arts, and then they will perform for their families.
That's so cool.
Our musical theater kiddos, so that's anywhere ages from 7 through 13, they perform for the community. And so we do have a production. Last year we had the production of Wizard of Oz, and we performed at Folly Farms, and the community was welcome. Tickets are free. We don't charge for the performance, because that's, again, part of our mission is cultivating that appreciation for performing arts in our community of Safety Harbor. And we had a fantastic time. And then, last night was our second rehearsal for the spring season, which we have Kid Frankenstein. And that is it's a zany musical theater production where it's set in a school where there are 2 kind of science nerds, and they are working on a science fair project.
I'm seeing a movie in my head. I'm just saying.
So there's definitely references to the classic Frankenstein story, but this is written just for kids, and we have a lot of fun. We have 2 original songs that were written for us for our production.
That's awesome.
So we're really excited
Don't
for that.
tell me a 7-year-old did that.
No.
Because that ought to be interesting.
However, the students really do get involved in costume design, stage makeup.
That's what I was getting ready to do. They get the full experience, not just being on stage, but how to put it on.
Behind the scenes, there's so much work involved as well.
Right.
For our summer camp productions, we really just have a week. And everyone meets each other on Monday, and by Friday afternoon, we're putting on a performance for their families. Wow. They've designed the backdrop. It's amazing. It's amazing what these kids can do.
And it gets that creative mind going.
For sure, and it gives them a nice outlet to express themselves and kind of explore that side of themselves.
So so can you talk about what's coming up this year?
Yes, so this year we do have, as I said, our Kid Frankenstein that will be in the beginning of May.
We got to stay in touch because
Yes.
I want to come see that.
Oh yes, for sure. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. That's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of fun. Our storytellers friends, they've been working on their first performance is they've created the title and the script themselves. So it's Zappity Zap, the Wizard and the Animals.
Oh,
and so
there we go.
they've created the story, the plot. We've talked about the different characters, and so we're very excited for them to present later
awesome.
this month as well.
So to be in it,
Yes.
So if I have a child, is it a cost or does the city, or you got to work with the city? How's that work?
Sure. So we do have free programming. So we are at the library. I want to make sure I get this right. So our preschool playhouse program, that's ages 2 through 4. That's going to be the second Friday at 10:30 a.m. And then our programming for ages 4 through 8, our theater improv games, that's every fourth Monday afternoon. Those are
Okay.
both at the library. So those are completely free. If you want to get involved in our after school program, like our storytellers and our musical theater,
Right.
that's through safetyharborrecreation.org. And there is a minimal tuition cost, and then you certainly can apply for financial aid through the recreation department as well. So we try and make it as affordable as
Holy
possible
cow.
so that everyone can participate.
And who doesn't want their kid up there dancing and prancing and
Sure.
acting and painting set? I mean, because seriously, that is great creativity.
Yes.
Especially for the young kids.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and it's, the Tampa Bay area, we have so many opportunities for theater arts with the Strass Center in Tampa. Ruth Eckerd Hall is right next door.
You get the Clearwater Playhouse. And,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So many community theaters.
Yes.
We took a group of 35 in December, and we went on a field trip to Ruth Eckerd Hall, and we saw Anastasia. And
That was great, by the way.
were you?
I saw that. Yes.
So we were able to provide that opportunity. As I said, I think we had a group of 35. A third of those tickets were provided through our funds that were raised. So,
So my question: do you work with? Are you any of the program, or do you work with in conjunction with Strass or Clearwater, or the playhouses, or the theaters?
so we've been in communication because we are offering kind of that first taste, and for
Right.
those younger students that maybe those other programmings don't offer.
Right.
Then when we have these young performers who are ready for that next level, it's a great way to then introduce them to the opportunities like at Ruth Eckerd, the Marsha B. Hoffman,
Right.
at Strass, the Patel Conservatory. So it's nice to kind of have that relationship so that when those kiddos are ready for the next level, they're willing and waiting for them.
Do you see them when they come out of your program? Do you see them getting more involved in high school and because all of a sudden they go, wow, I really do like this.
Certainly, and we began our programming in March of 2021, and so even in this short time, we have seen students get really excited about their future in performing arts and seeking out opportunities, and we're really happy to be able to provide some options for them beyond
Right.
Safety Harbor Children's
So
Theater.
how do people get hold of you?
Yes, so we do have a website, www.safetyharborchildrenstheater.org, THEATRE. You can also follow us on social media. Probably our Facebook page is the easiest if you like and follow. It's Safety Harbor Children's Theater, and that way you'll see all of those events that are on within the community. I know the Chamber has an event coming up that will be at the Kids Zone. So anytime we have something pop up, if that's just right there on your social media feed, you don't have to hunt for us.
Exactly. Thank you for being on today.
Thank you very much.
This is absolutely phenomenal.
Thank
If
you.
you've got kids at home, I'm telling you right now, you need to be a part of this program.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching today. We really appreciate it. We know you could have been watching anything else, but you hung in there with us for MyChamberTV, Safety Harbor Edition. See you next week on MyChamberTV.